Hey guys, I'm Nick and welcome back to Sci-Finatics. Or if you happen to be a new visitor to this channel, please don't forget to click on that big red subscribe button to stay up to date with all the latest Star Trek news on YouTube. So today I'm talking to you guys about Star Trek Prodigy. There's been some really interesting and exciting news come out recently at a Star Trek convention. In fact, the 55-year mission Star Trek convention. One of the guests there was none other than Chakotay himself, Robert Beltran. Now, we obviously know that Kate Mulgrew is reprising her role as Captain Kathryn Janeway in Star Trek Prodigy. However, Robert Beltran, who was at the convention, told the Las Vegas crowd that he also is, in fact, returning to the Star Trek franchise in Star Trek Prodigy. He didn't confirm that he was playing Chakotay. He said he is working on the show with Kate Mulgrew, doing voice acting work on the Prodigy series. He didn't say I'm back to play Chakotay, but he definitely said he'll be doing a voice on the show. Does this mean that at some point during Prodigy that hologram Janeway is going to call up hologram Chakotay for a bit of support of some kind? That would be great. I think it would be odd, I think, to have Robert Beltran return to Star Trek and voice some completely different character that has nothing to do with Chakotay. I would say at some point, you know, if hologram Janeway is sort of, you know, in control of her program to the same extent that the Doctor was in control of his own program in Voyager, I don't see any reason why not she can call up any of the Voyager crew to, I don't know, give her a bit of advice or a bit of, you know, justification or assistance of some kind, whilst on the USS Protostar, which is the ship that the guys are on Prodigy. So yes, we're looking forward to seeing some more information come out about this. Now, we also know that they've started recording the second season of Prodigy, so there is no kind of word as of yet as to whether or not Robert Beltran's voice appearance in the show will be in season 1 or whether it is in season 2. But this is certainly exciting and interesting news on the Star Trek front. Look, you know, it was a massive, mind-blowing instance. I remember when they revealed that Janeway was returning to Star Trek in this Prodigy show. I think Prodigy was sort of not on anybody's radar in a huge way. I think we sort of knew it was coming, but it was like, it's going to be an animation and it's going to be kind of maybe a bit more kid-orientated. And then when the Hagemans announced that Janeway would be returning as one of the lead characters in this, suddenly everybody's ears pricked up and it's like, oh, okay, now I'm interested. This has really got me interested now in this show. Whereas before, I think maybe a lot of people had written it off a little bit. So now that Robert Beltran has confirmed he's going to be returning to the Star Trek franchise in Prodigy, I think this is even more interesting, news as well to help support this show. I think if the potential is there to have any past Voyager character return in some form to aid hologram Janeway on the ship, bring it on, bring it on. We know we've got Tom Paris returning to Lower Decks this season. There's been a clip come out recently which shows a little bit more involvement with Tom Paris in Star Trek Lower Decks. We've not only got him appearing in plate form as a kind of a hallucination from Boimler, but we've also got him actually walking onto the bridge of the Cerritos and taking the helm with Freeman quite wryly saying to him, yeah, take the helm, just don't send us to the Delta Quadrant or something. So we're obviously going to get a visit from Tom Paris in person on the Cerritos at some point this season of Lower Decks. So not only have we got Robert Beltran returning to the Star Trek franchise as Chakotay, but we've also got Robert Duncan McNeil returning in Lower Decks as Tom Paris. So we've got some really good Voyager cameos coming up soon in the Star Trek franchise, which I think is great. I really enjoy Voyager and these actors. I think having them come back to reprise their roles is a great thing. I think we love these little cameos. They're always awesome, and we look out for them. Bring them on. So what do you guys think about Robert Beltran returning to Prodigy? Do you think he's going to be coming back as Chakotay, or do you think he's going to voice some other alien character or something and have nothing to do with Chakotay at all? I'd like to hope he's returning as Chakotay, but that's just me. And also let me know what your thoughts are about Tom Paris coming back to Lower Decks. Leave your thoughts, as always, in the comment section. Guys, please, if you can, leave a super thanks by clicking that little heart with the $sign in it. It helps support the channel. And check out merchandise, merchandise, hoodies, caps, mugs. Click link in description for all of those sorts of things. And I'll see you guys very soon for my next review. I'll see you then.